Whose wrench is this?
I don't know. Nobody's?
It's in a dumb spot. Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to Nobodies Wrench. We're out here today wrenching on my 1987 Chevrolet Caprice Classic. Now, as you can see, this thing it's missing its heart here. It's an idiot and may or may not have forgot to actually hit the record button when I pulled that thing out, but you can just imagine that I had. It's out. Anyhow, so we're gonna stab the new engine, which is over there off camera, back in this thing. You guys will see that. We'll do a little bit of a time lapse kind of recording on it, and I will probably zoom in on some things that I think are, people might be interested in. So stay tuned. We're gonna try and go fast with this piece of shit. Alright guys, so we'll just do a quick walk around the car so you can see how much of a pile this thing is. Just kidding. This was actually my first car. Got it when I was a freshman in high school. Again, it's an 87 Chevrolet Caprice. It's had probably about 5 engines in it over the years. I just can't seem to quite leave things alone. It's a real problem. Real problem. As you can see, we got the rear seat stripped out of there, headliner out of it, because race car stiff. Drove this thing for a long time as a daily. It's got a good chunk of Bondo in it, so it's a good 10-foot car. That's for sure. But yeah, kind of want to get more back into drag racing and that type of stuff. I've got a mountain of parts that I can dip into over the years of collecting stuff. So we've got some decent parts under. It's got an 8.5-inch 10-bolt from a 9C1 Caprice. I think that was like an 89 or so. We've got TCI Turbo 350. Ignore the wiring mess right there. Just kidding. Sketchy cars are fun. Here's the 357. This thing is going back into it. This was in it a couple of years ago, and then I thought maybe I'd want to try and kind of road trip the car and that type of a deal, and I put a smaller engine in it. That engine ran great, but just doesn't quite have the snort that I want it to, and this one does. This one made like 440 horse to the crank back in the day. I'm sure it's a little down on power. It's got some miles on it now, but kind of freshened it up a little bit, and I'm gonna try and go fast. So, but yeah, this is the rig. So, if there's anyone else out there that's into B-bodies, hopefully you guys will enjoy this a bit. You know, we're kind of a weird bunch of folk that are really into these cars, but it's a good chunk of fun. so here's the bottom end of our 357 small block Chev. Got a scat crank in here. Got eagle rods. We got DSS pistons in it, forged flat tops. We got our Moroso windage tray. So hopefully this thing still should run pretty well. Hasn't been run in a handful of years, but should be pretty damn good. It's a little dirty, that's for sure. But that's alright. That won't stop us from going fast.